and I don't want to labour the point too much, but it really is critical. The more people that get tested, the more options we have to not make changes based on guesswork, but instead to make changes based on what the data is telling us. With so few community transmissions and so much testing, we are now able to further ease restrictions in many different sectors. I want to give you a flavour of those decisions. We can take questions. Brett's here to take questions on each and every one of them if you want to do that, but you've got a list, I think, and we'll all be grateful to you to publicise that widely throughout the day. But the sorts of changes that we can make from 1 June and some others from the 22nd of June include gatherings in your home being extended from your household plus 5. It can now be a gathering of up to 20 people, including your household. Skate parks and playgrounds will reopen in line with school going back. The first cohort, the Prep 1, 2, Year 11, Year 12 and special schools going back on Tuesday. So skate parks and playgrounds will be open from then. Now, critically important for the tourism sector, from 1 June, overnight stays. There are rules about no shared facilities and things of that nature, but hotels, motels, other important accommodation venues, particularly in regional Victoria, where we know tourism is such an important part, and particularly bushfire affected communities, that accommodation, again, with strict rules about density, distancing and hygiene, that sector will essentially be able to reopen from the 1st of June as well. Swimming pools will reopen all the way out to the 22nd of June, when, after a lot of work with the ski industry, with our alpine resorts, and this is a $1 billion industry every season, there will be able to be a ski season from the 22nd of June. There are many other announcements that we've made in this package, but that gives you a flavour of the changes that we are making. This is all about opening up again, but doing so because we've got so many test results and we can be confident about how much virus is out there in the Victorian community. It's about taking slow, cautious, steady, graduated and safe steps so that we do this once and do it properly. I've said many times, I think you perhaps are growing tired of me making the point, but there are examples in other countries where they opened too much too quickly, and now they've had to reintroduce even tougher rules, even harder lockdowns. The real question is, why would you follow examples that have been proven to be a failure in other countries? You just wouldn't do that. So we're doing this in a careful and cautious way. That's the only way to do it, lest we have this virus get away from us, and we all know how rapidly it spreads, how infectious this virus is, and the fact, troublingly, that many people will have the virus but no symptoms. We know that. We can't have a situation where this gets away from us because we let our frustration get the better of us. We become impatient. I just want to thank all Victorians for the contribution that they have made and continue to make towards a set of numbers that are the envy of the world.